Hey family, it's Sandra, a queen. Bring. And today I'm going to show you how to make a hat. See, this one is not made. This one was store-bought. And in the wintertime, I pass them out to people just randomly on the street, wherever. If someone looks like they need a helping hand, I help. You know, everyone's not fortunate, and you don't judge people that are worse off than you. But I have a sweater here that my sister gave me. Actually, I like it, but then again, I'm about to chop it because I'm a seamstress. So what you want to do is you want to cut the sleeves off and cut it right at the armpit. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Cut it right at the armpit. See? You can't mess up with this. It's too easy to do. Okay? It's a little harder. Oh, Jesus, these scissors. These scissors. These scissors, Jesus, these scissors. And just cut it across. It's no big deal. Okay? So what you want to do after you cut it across is you can go two ways with this. You can put a hole right here and put your hand through it. I'll cut a hole. It doesn't matter. I'm still wearing these because here it gets so cold outside. But this is really cute. You cut a hole and you slip your hand through it. Ta-da! See? Now you got a mitt. Look at that. See? And then what you do is you just take needle and thread and go around it like 2 or 3 times. Just go around it. Or if you're not really into sewing, like some people are not, and I'm not mad at you, it's not funny, you can just use glue. Glue is the same effect. You can get fabric glue and go around it. But it'll feel better if you actually just tucked it in and sewed it around. It's nothing major. Down here, you just sew it. Get needle and thread and tuck this in like this. And just sew it around like twice. And then you can actually put it on your leg if you want to. You know, you can actually wear it as a legging over your boot as well. Serves many, many purposes. So I just love that decoration on the corner of the sleeve. I think it's so sweet. So, you know, it was a sweater my sister gave me, and she'd probably be screaming right now if she saw me cutting it. I'm glad she doesn't watch YouTube. Thank you, Jesus. So anywho, you just do the same to the other one. No big deal. They don't have to be even. Who's really paying attention? No one, right? No. So here we go. These are my off days. I'm off duty right now, and I'm really happy. I've just never been happier. But I've really seriously been thinking about retiring. I'm done, I think. 7 years of that is like enough. It's going into my 7th year, and I really don't want to see anymore. And I'll tell you all exactly what I do when I'm there. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so with this, okay, you have your little tiny hat. So what you want to do is lay the hat on the sweater and cut around it like a 1/2 inch larger. This is actually a hat for a child, so with all the hair that I own plus the hat, it's kind of a tight fit. So I need a larger hat that stretches. So this is what you do. You lay it down like this. You put the hat on top of it. And you go around it. You want to go under a little more and over a little more. These scissors are not the world's best either, so I'm trying to work it. Trying to work this. And I'm going to show you exactly what I am doing. I pray to God I'm not cutting the table mat. I might be, y'all. Hold on. This is getting a little crazy, so hold on. It's no big deal if it messes up or whatever. Everything can be repaired in life. Remember that, including us as people. Everything can be repaired. Never, never, ever panic. There's always hope. I'm going to show you this. So because I have a lot of hair, okay, and God said I can't cut it because this man that I'm marrying, whenever he appeared, Lord Jesus, thank you, loves hair. So I can't cut my hair, family. Nope. That's what God said. I'm going to do this the easy way right quick. I'm going to show you how to do this the easy way. You're going to be like, what? So because I want it to be a little on the cute end, this is what I'm going to do. Ah! Woo! These scissors are mega dull, Jesus. All right, here we go. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Just cut all in your face. But I want this cute little deco here on the neck. So they're still riding motorcycles. It's so out of tune over here. So what I'm going to do is this. Look. So what you want to do is, I want to make it where it has this on top, right? I didn't cut this part, so it stays. You just take part of some of the cloth and just tie that. Hold on. You just tie that, and what you want to do, just tie it off. Okay. Or you can get yarn and do it as well. But what you want to do is take the rest of the hat. You see how it is? It's open on the ends here. And you made it wide enough to fit your head if you use the baby's hat. What you want to do is just turn it on the inside out. And then you make sure the seams meet up. See how the seams meet up? See that? You want the outside seams to meet up. Okay, and you sew it down there, and you sew it twice. You can sew it 3 times. Just make sure it's sewn on both ends. And then at the bottom, what you want to do is just tuck it back and sew across there, and you'll have a winter hat. Isn't that neat, nifty, really, really cute? I love it. Okay, so that way, if it's a sweater that you don't want, or it's a sweater that you're not really into, you know, this is another way that you can, I call it like reconstructing a sweater, and just salvaging it for something else. Or you can give it to the Salvation Army. Give your stuff away. You know, you just gotta do what's best, whatever you think is best. Sometimes people feel like, well, somebody else could wear the sweater or whatever, and that's true, you know. But in my case, I thought that decoration on there was so darn cute. And then my thing is, you got all this matchup. See, you've got this, which is cute. You've got this. See, look. Like when you go out somewhere, you've got that. And then you've got the hat with the same embroidery on it. And that's just the cutest. That's going to make people say, well, where did you get that from? You know, oh, I like that set. Thanks, girl. I did it myself. Of course, I can crochet it. I do crochet. I have items that I have crocheted as far as like for decoration or for when I go out if I want to wear something. It may not be like dressy, or it may not be as casual. It could be dressy casual. I have things that I have crocheted that I wear. And so with that, I was looking at something that I had crocheted, but I'll show that another time. I don't feel like it right now today. But the reason why I said I wanted to retire from my job is that it's very intense, it's very detailed, and I'm just to a place where I'm not feeling it anymore. I got my company going here. I do have another means of income to fall back on. And so with that being said, your girl is thinking about retiring out. I'm done. I'm coming out of the workforce. I don't want to do it anymore. And I'm not happy with it. I want to stay home. I want to sleep. I'm learning to be interdependent. So you have to stay home when you're interdependent, but you have your own companies and everything, and you know you still take care of your business. You have your own. You contribute to the relationship. You don't want nobody to say you're lazy or you're not contributing. You got to contribute to your relationship, and that means as well as finances. The way I feel about it, a lot of men will say, "Well, no, you know, it's okay." I always get the brother in and say, "Baby, you don't have to work." Or, you know, you can stay home, da-da-da-da. But I'm going to stay home, but I have something. I don't care. I've had 2 successful daycares. I've had a lemonade stand when I was a little girl. And I was grossing big money off of that. I've always been successful in business. And so now I have my health and beauty products that are 100% natural. Because some of us, as you can see, we have allergies, and I have to take care of my beautiful skin and keep it this way. I can't use products that got chemicals. I cannot. I will get sick. I've been sick. I've had breakouts on my face and stuff like that. So with that being said, I'm just going my route now. I've helped everybody else with their businesses. Actually doing this job these last 7 years was to help a friend out. And I'm a military security guard. And I've just seen it all, and I don't want to see anymore. You know, I'm just not into that anymore. I want out. I have to identify decomposed bodies. I have to identify young girls that have been hurt. So I've had young girls that have been GHB'd, And, I had to come to their rescue. I've seen just too much, and I don't want to see anymore. I told God, I said, look, Lord, I'm ready to be married and have my family and live my life. Definitely moving from here. I got to go. I'm waiting for God to give me the green light. I love it here. It's beautiful, but God is about to switch a girl's lifestyle, and I'm all ready for it. I'm so ready for it. I've been praying for this day. I do know who he is. I know things about him. Please, y'all, don't ask me who he is. Only one person knows, and that's my sister. I cannot tell because of his status. But I'm just saying, God has to put it together. God said, I'm going to do it divinely. I will alert him and let him know who you are and what you're about. You don't have to chase a man, and a man don't have to chase you, y'all. He can pursue you. Pursuing and chasing is two different things. There were some other guys that I just didn't want to deal with because of their lifestyle. They're on the road. They're singers. I didn't want that because that's not the world for me. And so the Lord said, who I'm marrying, it will be a ministry. It's more so ministry. See, a lot of people marry for sex, and that's a wonderful thing. Don't get me wrong. You're doing it legally and right. But God said mine will be, my marriage to who I'm marrying will be for ministry more than anything, because the world is dark and it needs the light. We have the light, and we as the light need to go. God is building an army, whether people know it or not. And no, it's not the end. It might be near the end, but it's not the end yet. And so I just thank the Lord, for blessing me to be in the ministry. I've been in the ministry actually since I was 12 years old. And I've traveled around the world somewhat. At the age of 11, I started traveling. And my godmother, one of my godmothers is Mother Estella Boyd. You can look her up on YouTube. Dr. Boyd, or she's Mother Estella Boyd. That is one of my godmothers, and she was one of my mentors. And she prayed for me for the